How good relationships actually affect your health, because good relationships can help. Howdy everybody, welcome to today's video. My name is Kaylee. I am a recent graduate from Texas A&M University, and I currently work at an advertising agency in Houston, Texas as a junior content copywriter. I'm also a dog mom and love the outdoors and going on adventures and traveling. So if you're into that kind of stuff, welcome. And if you want to keep seeing more of this type of content, hit the subscribe button. That way you can be notified, or like that way you can see every time I upload a video, which should be every Thursday and Sunday. Sometimes we fall behind, but that's okay. There's grace. But today's video is a work day video, work week. I plan on filming the entire week of work and talking to you guys about what I do. And yeah, it should be, I always say this, I really have no idea what my days look like. Everyone can be different. Every day brings a new project. So I am not going to say it's going to be a chill or a busy week, because I have no idea. It's probably going to wind up being a busy week, but I know to start off with, because last week I worked 4 days and then took Friday off to go camping, which I posted that vlog already, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But I have some brainstorming tasks left. I have an audit to do and some YouTube videos to upload. So that's what I got waiting for me as I head back into the office on this Monday morning. Yeah, that's really all I have to say right now. So I will talk to you guys later. Hello, it is now after work. Forgot to talk to you guys at lunch, but today was spent doing an audit, figuring out what content we need for a client, talking about projects, upcoming, new, already being worked on. Did I have any meetings today? Yes, we had the one meeting that I showed y'all, which was our social and content weekly touch-in. Just to see what everybody's working on, how much stuff we have going on, and then there's like still edits on things coming in. Oh my gosh, and then the day ended on a bad note because I got a really dumb feedback from the client, but of course we're gonna have to do something about it to satisfy it, because that is what should be done. The day ended. Oh, TED Talk. I have decided to start every week with a new TED Talk to kind of put a new perspective on the week. This one was about relationships. It's actually one of the longest studies ever performed, trying to figure out what makes people happy. And it has been going on for 75 years, which is just insane. But yeah, in this study so far, they have concluded that the key, 3 things to good, or to happiness and in relationships, one of them was gosh, I wrote notes down, kind of forgetting some of it, other than quality of your relationships is more important than quantity. Clearly, a lot of these things are things that we already know. It's just do we actually implement these things? But yeah, another part that was really interesting was they took some people from Boston, poverty Boston at the time, in students from Harvard, and they asked these same men these questions for years. But the guys from the lower income, when they started off, were always like, why are you asking me these questions? Feeling like they didn't really, have the right or deserve to be asked these questions or be a part of the study. And then the Harvard men were always like, yeah, you should be asking me these things, which I thought was kind of funny. Anyways, today also included brainstorming for topics, working on leadership stuff right now. I feel like I worked on other things today. I just can't entirely remember. But another thing from last week's TED Talk that I am now implementing is besides the TED Talk on Monday mornings, is every day there will be a 30-minute time slot where I have broken out, set aside, just as a creative quiet time, just to kind of sit and think and let myself be bored, since last week's TED Talk was about boredom bringing some of the best and most creative ideas. So yes, every day, 30 minutes, I'm just gonna sit and think and write about whatever I want to. And it's gonna be great. Lots of good things were written down today. It's gonna be great, fun, and yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and then Vanessa, my boss, is starting our own challenge, like the lady from the TED Talk did. And so today was to turn off all notifications. And now I have decided, once I get started on a task and need to keep going on it, I am closing out Asana, my calendar, as long as I'm sure that I don't have meetings coming up, my calendar, Google Drive, my email, so I don't get distracted by anything that could pop up. And so far, it has worked great because I did it for the afternoon. It was fantastic. I got 2 brainstorms done for my leadership calendars, and I only have 2 left to do tomorrow. It's great. Highly recommend. So yeah, we will see what tomorrow's challenge is. I'm excited. So I'll check back in with you guys then. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Yes, I think I have multiple meetings today. I have to check my calendar when I get into the office, but it's another rainy, gloomy day here in Houston, Texas. But we're gonna make the most of it. I think I just have a couple of leadership brainstorms left to do. That meeting is tomorrow, and I'm talking with Sarah about something today, talking with Beck about something today. Yeah, lots of collaboration happening. And I want to check in on the Decode blog and see if any progress has been made on that, because that's something I'm really passionate about, a project that I really want to get working on. So I want to talk to Sarah about that today as well. Yeah, I don't have much more to say right now, so I'll see you guys at the office. On my way back to the office from lunch, this morning, went on a walk with Emily, finished 2 leadership calendar brainstormings, got caught up on some articles that I've been meaning to read, and learned about the quality assurance process that we do for blogs. I'm pretty sure that was it. Oh, I did have to make one edit on the Healthy Notes newsletter that the client wanted changed. Anyways, I have multiple meetings or little discussions with people this afternoon, starting off with Beck, and we are talking about social media report that the social team is doing, and it's about some of the leaders that I write for, so we're talking about them. And then I'm doing my creative quiet time. Going back to that TED Talk that I watched yesterday about the 3 key things with good relationships. The second point was quality over quantity, and making sure that your relationships are filled with warmth and not conflict. And then the other points were how good relationships actually affect your health, because good relationships can help keep your memory up, and if you have poor relationships, your memory will start to deteriorate faster. And also, having good relationships in this study has shown to just lengthen, or having bad relationships has shown to shorten a person's lifespan, as well as other cognitive development things. So I thought those were really interesting, and glad that I looked back at those, because now I'm gonna remember. I've written them down, I've said them out loud. It's gonna happen. But I just read some articles on technology and the way of media trends, and how video is becoming big, audio is even bigger. I really want Deco to start a podcast. We'll see if that happens. Our content strategy is moving a little slowly, but we also have client work to focus on, but we also have to treat ourselves as a client. It's something that our CEO, Kathleen, has said this year. I asked Sarah about the Decode blog. Hopefully we will get an update on that soon and get rocking and rolling with that. And then after my little creative quiet time, I will be talking with Sarah about an audit that she had me work on, and she's doing a little bit of work on, and then we're going to combine our ideas because it's due tomorrow. And then we have to meet with some account people about some client edits on a landing page. It's great. It's a fun time. That'll be it. I do have one task to do that's due today still. Sarah reassigned it to me from her, so yep, I really need these construction guys to move. It's kind of a little mindless activity. I just have to look through websites that are not following brand guidelines and mark them down, and that way the development team can fix them. So yep, a pretty chill afternoon, talking to people, doing the things. Oh my gosh, what is going on? There's construction all over this parking lot. Anyways, I'm now back at the office, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey! Okay, so the reason there was hardly any footage in today's clips is because my phone has been in my desk drawer all day. Part of Vanessa's challenge to us was to eliminate distractions and take back control of when we check our devices and our platforms. So with that, I decided to put my phone in my desk drawer so I wouldn't be tempted to just get on Instagram in the middle of working on something, because I just saw my phone sitting there and had to look at it. And it was honestly very refreshing to not just be reaching for my phone all day. I still got my text messages on my watch, so if anything urgent came through, I could respond, but nothing ever was, so I never needed to look at it. And so I was really only on my phone at the beginning of work, at lunch, and then right now. And it's been great. So yeah, that's pretty much the evening update, because I worked on a spreadsheet that Sarah needed me to finish up, changing up those headlines, and had a couple meetings. One of them has led to another meeting that we're having tomorrow. And yeah, I learned that a lot of my leaders that I write for client. The social team is like doing a report, and I found out that 3 of my 4 leaders are killing it on their engagement for this last quarter that I've been writing for them. So I'm very proud of them. We're doing great together. And yeah, that's the evening update. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's a foggy one here in Houston this morning. I am almost to work and I'm really loving my outfit today. I'm wearing my red polka dot skirt, white sweater, black boots, and a headband. I feel very cute today. Anyways, have a couple meetings today. One of them in the morning about some client edits, and just collaborating with a bunch of different teams on it to figure out what works best, because this is a new client, so we're still trying to like figure out how they like to work and what they want. So yeah, should be another chill day. I feel like I say that just about every day, but every day with me is kind of chill in a way, which is nice. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other meetings I have, but I don't remember, so I'll just see you guys at the office. Okay, today's like work challenge that Vanessa's doing is to delete an app off of our phones. I didn't delete an app, but I'm limiting my time on Instagram. And so I'm hopping on here real quick because I'm also kind of like limiting the time that I spend vlogging, because it also kind of takes up time away from being bored. Anyways, I just finished up my creative quiet time that I've set aside, and so I brought an extra Bible that I have at home and brought it to work, and I'm gonna use this as like part of this quiet time will be like spent to think, and part of it will be just listening to God and what he has to say. And I thought it was really interesting because I just randomly picked the book of Luke to read. I've never read it all the way through before, and so this Bible that I have is like a little study Bible, so like it has like a little bits of information at the beginning before the actual reading, and I found out that Luke is a doctor, which is pretty funny because all of our clients are like wellness and a lot of doctors, so I thought that that was pretty funny, you know, good one, big guy. But yeah, anyways, that is it for now. I'll talk to you guys after work. Hello. Not much to check in on because it was a pretty slow day client work wise. I did some stuff for Texas division and leadership calendars. Had a meeting and then revised some topics that needed some updating, and then had a meeting earlier where we came up with questions we need to ask the client. That way we can start working on this tomorrow. And yeah, the rest of the day was spent like educating myself in a way, reading articles about a variety of topics. I am deciding to make weekly reels about the articles that I read. So here's this week's. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see those when I actually post them, and just all of the other things with my day-to-day life. Yeah, the only other thing I'm going to talk about right now is finishing up the recap of today's challenge. Once again, not having my phone on my desk and like keeping it in my drawer while I work was really beneficial. I didn't really reach for it or feel the desire to be on my phone, so that was nice. And today I am also going to continue to limit my time spent on Instagram, because that is the big ticker for me lately. It used to be TikTok, now it's Instagram. So I didn't delete it like the challenge technically said, but I did limit my time to 30 minutes a day. So we'll see if I feel like that's enough time. It will be enough time because I shouldn't be spending more than that on my phone. Or on Instagram anyways. So yep, that's what happened today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Just a quick little check-in because not much has happened yet. It's almost 8 in the morning. I'm going to meet my boss Vanessa and a couple other coworkers at Dish Society, and we're just gonna have a little chat about whatever we want. It's gonna be great. I'm wearing my new coat for the first time and I'm loving it. I love this color. I also just think I look good in yellow, so. But also the coat is very warm and it's like a long one too. Makes me very happy. Anyways, I will talk to you guys after this conversation at Dish and let you guys know how it went. Hello, much later than after breakfast, like I said, but today's just been, pretty social, very collaborative, because the breakfast went well. We talked about like agency stuff and like personal stuff, just like getting to know everybody better, which was really great. We talked about some stuff that made us all very excited for the agency and the direction that it was heading. So that was fun. And yeah, learned some things about what Vanessa believes and is also looking forward to with the agency, in some direction that she wants to take the brand, and like new business and stuff. So it was all just really great. Except for the part where I won't talk about that. And then came back, got working on some edits for multiple landing pages for various clients, and had to make an edit to a leadership post because the leader came back and was like, hey, I'm actually the chair of this board. I want to talk about it. I was like, oh, that would have been nice to know. But got it all done. It was great. Still working on some edits for this particular landing page for a new client. Still trying to figure each other out, how they work, how the agency works. And we have two directions for this landing page that we could take it. So, because I collaborated with Jen this morning on some ideas, and then we're having a meeting with the account people later today to figure out which one would be best based off their interactions with the client. So it's kind of an interesting take in agencies and having multiple clients, but then you have the account people that actually deal with the clients, because if you had one person dealing with the clients and trying to do all the work that an agency does, it could be a lot. I realize that's what freelancers do, but it's more of a smaller scale than an agency like this. So yeah, account people, very helpful. Very much have to be a people person and good at communicating if you want to be an account executive, and work with clients on a daily basis. If you're more introverted and creative like myself, definitely go the design or the copywriter route. Or even development, coding, if you're into that. Some agencies do that. And media placement. A lot of this other stuff is virtual. The only people conversations, besides working with your coworkers, is mainly dealt with by the account people, which is great for a person like me. And yeah, other than that, I just had some of us had lunch with Kelly today because we haven't seen her since she left over a month ago. And so we all got to catch up, talked about stuff still happening at Decode. She told us stuff about her new job. She's absolutely loving it. I'm so happy for her. And yeah, we ate some ramen. Delicious. Perfect for this cold, gloomy day. And now I'm going home, gonna pick up Stanley, and we're gonna go back to the office and chill out for the rest of the afternoon. as there is not a whole lot going on. I have some keyword research to do and some title tags to go over, so a lot of SEO stuff. Pretty great. But yeah, I'll see you guys back at the office with Stanley. Someone is very excited to leave the office. Little does he know, it's cold and rainy outside. Come on, doofus. Good morning. It is 9:30. I'm sitting on the couch doing title tags for SEO value on some of the text division websites. It is very cold outside, like 23 degrees cold. And because it like rained a lot last night, froze overnight, they gave us the chance to work from home. So that is what I'm doing. That way I can also hang out with Stan the man all day. I know he'll be happy about it. But yep, today's task list is looking pretty light. No meetings until this afternoon. And I have 2 tasks currently, one being this title tags and one being for a meeting that I have this afternoon. So yeah, going to hopefully not be too slow of a day. But yeah, I am catching up on shows while I do this to hopefully make time go by faster. Someone is being extra needy at the end of this day. I pretty much rarely got off the couch. Today, pretty chill. Mostly worked on duplicate title tags. Also worked on the edits for that regroup meeting today. It should be all good. It's with Julio, creating the mock-ups. And yeah. That's pretty much all I did today. Pretty slow. But it's almost 5, so I'm logging off for the day. I think I've already talked a lot for this vlog, so I'm just gonna end it off here. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I will see you guys next time. And remember, do what makes you happy. Bye.